Hey guys, what's up? It's Minituff, and if you've seen the title of this video, you may be wondering why I am sorry. So let me go over this. Let me slow down. First of all, it has to relate to this video itself, and for some reason, the audio from my actual microphone did not record, so this is not a live commentary. This is a post commentary, which is when you record the audio after the actual video has been recorded. And there's a spider jockey over there. So I actually did record a post commentary before a long time ago, like quite a while ago, and it turns out that I didn't do very good at it. I watched it back and it was bad. So another reason is I'm sorry for I haven't been posting it's been I don't know, more than a week, and some people don't like that and I don't like that. I actually like posting videos and I love to see your guys' feedback and stuff. And I'm going to explain why I wasn't able to post. So, first of all, is I had school and finals. I think it was the 22nd is when I got out of break, or when I got on break. So that whole week before the 22nd, which Thursday was my last day, was I had finals Wednesday and Thursday, which they were both half days, and I had first, second, and third period on Wednesday, and fourth, fifth, and sixth on Thursday. And they were some pretty intense finals. Like, I still managed to keep. I was on like the borderline of like a B and an A. Like I don't know. I did pretty good in some of them, and I managed to keep my A skills like that. So another thing was Christmas. It was quite the experience this year. Oh my gosh! Wow. So I'll go ahead and explain this. So on Christmas Eve, if you guys don't know, my parents are divorced, and that's old news. That's old news, but that does affect a lot of what I do, and I'll go through some of the schedule that I have, and it's been like this for 2 years now, maybe 1.5 at least, since last year, the beginning of last year's school. But anyway, I'm at my mom's house every weekday, and I go to my dad's house on Friday, and I come back on Sunday night. Now, I cannot record videos at my dad's house. I can upload, but I cannot record because I don't have my stuff over there. I don't have my blue snowball. I don't have, just stuff that makes recording easier. And I'm not even allowed to talk that loud over there because, whatever. But anyway, so on this break, my parents split half. So I was at my dad's house half and my mom's house the other half. So which means I have a whole week where I cannot record videos. So it got confusing, and this is what made it a lot worse. So on Christmas Eve, the 24th of December, I was going to my mom's house from my dad's house, and she was at her second cousin's, something like that. I don't even know that well, but we've been to their house before, but so we just showed up. It was dark and stuff. Like it was late, like 9:30 or something like that, and so I had to use my phone flashlight. It was dark. We couldn't even find like the right door or the right house or anything. It was a mess. But we finally found the house. We ring the doorbell, and my mom opens the door and she's like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" And then we say hey, and then there's this step, like it's 2 inches like in height, but she walks backwards and falls off and like sprains. She didn't sprain, she like tore 2 ligaments. It was like a 3rd-degree sprain or something, and oh my gosh, so we had to help her get up and stuff, and it was a mess. And you'd be like, okay, well, how does that affect you? Well, first of all, I have to take care of her. She couldn't drive, so my grandma, which happened to be there, my grandparents, I drove home with my grandma, and my grandpa took my mom to the hospital. And I didn't think it was that bad, because sometimes she does overreact. But it turned out that it was actually pretty bad. So she had to stay at the hospital Christmas night. This was Christmas morning. So I'm at home. We're at home alone. My grandma leaves us there, and Christmas night we're home alone. And then we wake up the next morning. She's in a humongous cast. It's not like a hard cast, but it goes like all the way up to her thigh. It's like a huge cast. So I'm like, oh dang, this is actually pretty serious. So and then she's got the those old person walkers with like the balls at the tennis balls at the bottom that are like cut up. I think you know what I'm talking about, but she's got one of those. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? And apparently you're not allowed to shower with that cast, so it's like, I don't know, it was a disaster. So I have to help her a lot, like help me get, I have to help her get like everywhere. So I gotta cook her food, I gotta do stuff like that. And I'm not complaining. It's not my fault, or it's not her fault that she fell over. It was poor house design. I almost fell on that thing too. And then, then I don't even remember what day it was. So this is, let me think. Today I'm recording this on Friday. It's about 7 o'clock at night. I'm recording this. I'm not sure the time, but so anyway. I did get some stuff for Christmas, and I don't think I'll have time to talk about that. Well, we're only halfway through the video, so for my dad's house, I got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which I'm not liking too much. I did rent it, and I was gonna get it, but I don't know. I don't seem to be liking it. It's just too many people that just play, like camp and stuff like that. But that's not the subject. It's a great game if it's if the people don't ruin it for you. But it's not the topic for this video. And so I got that, and I got some clothes. Everybody loves clothes, so I got that, and that was about it. We also did get these love sacks. It's like the family gift for me and my sister. They're these massive beanbags. They don't have like the little mushy balls inside of the little mesh inside them. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's not gel. I have no idea what it is. And they're huge. I mean, they're ginormous beanbags. Like they replaced our couches. They're so big. And so we got 2 of those, and apparently they're pretty expensive. My dad got a good deal on them, so we got that. And that was about it for my dad's house. And at my mom's house, I got some candy, and then I got money. I'm not going to say how much. It's not a huge amount, but it's not a small amount. So anyway, so that's what I got over there. And then we did have our grandparents come over. We got money from them. And get cards that you always read, and they're always so embarrassing, and oh the joy. It's always a memorable time. So that was that. And then I wanted to buy the game. I did get enough money to buy a Xbox game, and so I wanted to go buy Skyrim. And you may be like, oh no, don't do it, or you may be the opposite and be like, get this game. It's great. Well, I looked up some reviews. It's got a lot of good reviews, and I played Oblivion for a little bit. I downloaded it on my computer, and I wanted to test it out. And even though I was on the lowest settings, it was still fun. I got stuck at the part where I turned into a vampire, and I don't know how to undo that. But so it was a good game. So I was gonna go buy that. And so before I went to my, okay, let's back it up. So. I wanted to get this game, and before everybody came over, it was Christmas night, so the 25th, the night of that day, we usually have a family get-together where we exchange gifts and stuff. And so I call up my uncle, he's going to come, to ask him to go pick up the game, and then I'll pay him. So, I'll give him the money that he spent. He runs over to Walmart, and I checked the website, and it says it was in stock, but he gets there, and it's like, they said they didn't have any more. So then he goes and checks another one, being so nice, and I didn't ask him to do that, but he goes and checks another one. It's out of stock too. So I was like, oh come on. So then we get there, we do the whole gift thing, which took quite a while because one of my cousins is like 6 and he totally loves me. Oh my gosh, he's a good time. Sometimes he's a spaz though, but he's awesome like that. And so the next morning I'm like, all right, I really want to play this game. I'm not really doing much, so I bike all the way down. It's not much. It's just like three miles down to a GameStop with my sister. So it's hot. Where I live, it's hot. So You'd be like, what? It's, it's December. It was hot. So we get there, and the line is huge. It curves all the way around all the place, and even though the GameStop is pretty small, it took us about half an hour to wait in line, and we didn't bring bike locks. So we have to go check every 5 minutes to see if the bikes aren't stolen, and, it's... So we're sitting there, I'm talking to the guy behind me. He's buying his son Portal 2, which is a great game. And, so then I finally make it up to the thing, and I'm like, alright, I'll have a copy of Skyrim for the Xbox 360. And then the lady grabs it, and she's like, okay, let me see your ID. I'm like, oh, dang it, what? And then she's like, yeah, it's a rated M game. You need an ID. I'm like, oh, come on, I don't have one. And then I was gonna pull off like a sob story and say like my mom is, in crutches and stuff like that. But honestly it sounds fake, and it's not fake. This is this whole thing is a true story. And so I'm like, okay, well I don't have one. They're like, oh, you can have one of your parents come by. I'm like, oh, come on, I couldn't do that either. My mom's unable to drive. So I leave the store. I feel like an idiot, going up there and all that time. So then I call my mom up, and I'm like, yeah, this is, I told her what happened. She's like, well, I can't do anything about it. I'm stuck here at home. So, I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's great. And so then I head back, bike all the way back to our house, which it's not that far. I mean, 3 miles there, 3 miles back, but it is hot out. And, and, where I live, it's hot. So even in the winter, it's hot. And, so we get back home, and, me and my sister, we don't really know what to do. So, my mom ends up, she's like, you're bored over here. So, we go back to my dad's, and I was about to make a video, and then, we go back to our dad's and stay until now, which is, I said it earlier, it's the 30th. So it's New Year's Eve, and, and bam, now I'm back. So, and I did get the game. I picked it up at my dad's, but I wasn't able to play it there because my sister wanted to do it. So I didn't even get to play the game yet. And it's been quite an experience this Christmas, and I didn't say it was bad. Christmas is always a great time of the year. It's always fun, you're getting into the season, and you get to see family come over. And if if you're not a person that celebrates it, well, I do, and I enjoy it. It's always fun. Even if you do Hanukkah or what's that other one? Kwanzaa. So whatever you do, it's fun, and you got to celebrate New Year's. So that's coming up, and for New Year's, I'm going up to one of our friends. They own a cabin up in the snowy area. So it's only about it's like a 3.5 hour drive up to there, and luckily for us, which is this is a really rare, great thing, is their dad is a pilot, so I'm actually gonna get to fly up there, which is awesome. It's like a 45-minute flight, and I never get to fly places. Like the last time I flew was like 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago, I think, and and then we flew up to their cabin once before, which was like 5 years ago. So, I don't get to do it much, and it's a lot. So I'm going up tomorrow. So this might actually be uploaded the day I go. I'm probably going to get it up tonight. I hope it might be uploaded late, though. So we're going to go up, and I'm going to be there for a few days. So I'm not going to get back for a while. So this is probably going to be the only video I actually do get out before then. So I'm sorry, for what happened. And I'm sorry that I won't be able to get to upload that fast. And, I think this video is wrapping up. So thanks for my commentary. See you later. Bye.